Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you some recommendations for the Beautylish gift card event. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see what are those items that I will recommend for you to get during the Beautylish gift card event, then just keep on watching. Beautylish doesn't really do many sales throughout the year. This year, for the first time, they did the spring gift card event, and then they have been throwing little sales here and there on specific products. In fact, about I will say a week ago or less than a week ago, I uploaded a whole video and I mentioned it that most of the items that I picked, they were actually from Beautylish at a great discounted price. But other than that big sale throughout the entire website, we don't see it much. But right now they are throwing their holiday gift card event, where basically for every $100 that you spend, you get a $20 e-gift card. So the way that it works is basically right now, while you're watching this video, the sale is going on and it will end this coming Sunday, October 25th. Then on October 30th, they will send you an email with the e-gift cards of say $20. If you had to spend, I don't know, like $200, they will send you $40. I don't know though if they will send you two $20 gift cards. I don't know how it works, the logistics of the back, but basically that's what it is. So I think this is a really good time to either stock on items that you really use throughout the year, like say, I don't know, brow products, mascaras, things of that matter, skincare too. But also there are products that I want to recommend you that I specifically go to Beautylish to get. Things that I love about Beautylish, their packaging is impeccable. So it's really strange if you ever receive a package from Beautylish being damaged, because the way that they package everything is with extreme care, and usually you receive your products really fast. So anyhow, my friends, let's go into my recommendations. Let's start with a little bit of skincare. Something that I use really often is my Bioderma Solution Micellar Water. This one right here is very gentle. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I do have very sensitive and dry skin, and this doesn't dry out my skin. It removes all my makeup in a very gentle way. And I usually get this big old size, and I get it from Beautylish. And if you don't know, Beautylish, they also have a skincare line in the house, and it's called Good Molecules. I have been trying several of their items, and I will have to say that one that I really love a lot is the Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This has, when you put it on your hand and you apply it on your face, it's like putting silk on your face. You will feel so pampered. And what niacinamide does for your skin, basically if you have enlarged pores, it will not disappear them, but definitely it will diminish the look of those enlarged pores, also fine lines, and it's a really great way to balance your skin. I absolutely love it. Another thing that I really love from Good Molecules is their hyaluronic acid. Now, this one right here, honestly, I have tried many hyaluronic acids, and let me tell you, this hyaluronic acid is amazing. It's very supple, it's non-sticky. I have tried the ordinary hyaluronic acid, and I have to say that this one, I prefer it way more than the ordinary. And then the last product that I want to recommend from Good Molecules is their Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches. These ones right here are a miracle worker. So being here in YouTube means that I'm still working. I do have 3 kids and I homeschool them. The mornings, they pass by really fast, between attending them, doing other stuff, doing my regular job too, then recording a video perhaps, or editing a video, or doing both on the same day. And sometimes when I edit my videos, believe me, it takes time. I actually finish editing my videos usually around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and sometimes until it uploads, because I have to go, I mean, the process is long, create the description box and whatnot. I go to sleep between 1 and 3 o'clock, and then I have to wake up at around 6 o'clock in the morning. So I don't have a lot of sleep, to be honest with you. And when I need to, you know, plump up this area right here and just make it look like, okay, I have, you know, at least 8 hours of sleep, I go with these eye patches. They are, again, non-sticky. The serum is so nice and cooling. It's just beautiful, a beautiful product. And because of that caffeine, it just wakes you up. Another big reason why I like to shop at Beautylish is because I can find the best brushes in there. Sometimes finding really good brushes takes to go to several different websites, and I feel that Beautylish is kind of like one-stop shop for me when talking about brushes. Now, I did create a video in collaboration with my friend Mel Thompson and Kelsey Brianna J, where we curated our brush collection, and I spoke in detail about many of my brushes. But I will have to say, if you have the opportunity to pick up some Sonia G Brushes, these are amazing. In specific, I love her Sky Eye set. Now, I know perhaps, I don't know if they are going to be available, you know, as a set, but if I have to recommend a few from the eye set, I will say go with a classic crease. A must-have is the flat definer, and if you have been watching my videos, anytime that I do a review on an eyeshadow palette, you will see me using these brushes. Another brush that I like for one and done eyeshadows is that Jumbo Blender. This is magnificent. Again, this is kind of like, I mean, like a little paw of a cat. You just, you know, like, I mean, one and done, even if you want to use a cream product. And then as far as other ones on her line, I will suggest also the Builder Pro. This one I like to pack on, like for example, shimmer or metallic shades. It just gives me a really nice payoff. And then for face brushes, the Hypnotize Pro. This is absolutely amazing to apply setting powder under the eyes. I mean, buff product, absolutely stunning. One of the best bronzer brushes, I will say Face Pro, Sonia G, excellent. I mean, you don't even, I'm like, even if you stamp the bronzer like this, the application, no matter what, is just perfection. Ooh, how to forget about the mini booster. This tiny but mighty, mostly if you have hooded eyes or a smaller space on your eyelids and you need a detail brush to really blend your eyeshadow. I do, as you can tell, small eyelids. Also, I do have a lot of falls, and this one is just perfection for all those details and really to get there and just make of the eyeshadows really beautiful and blendable. Then another brush that I really love, and I'm gonna pick up more brushes, is from the brand Smith Brushes. This one right here is the 253. This has an arrow type of, you know, like bristles. This is amazing, again, for metallic eyeshadows. There's a couple ones that they are kind of like definer and to do a wing that I will do my best to get my hands on. I mean, as far as brushes go, they have great brands like Chikuhoro, Koyudo brushes. Those are Japanese brushes that they are not easy to get your hands on here in the United States. And like I said, Beautylish, they have them. So amazing time to pick them up. And then other brushes, Goss brushes. For me, the Artist Collection. This in another level. If you have very pigmented blushes, bronzers, or just in general, if you want to buff up the products of your face, this right here, it will just give you an airbrush finish. And then talking about airbrush finish, also from Goss, this is the airbrush brush. And this right here is made out of blue squirrel hair. This is perfect for applying, for example, I do have, you know, fine lines under my eyes. I'm 40 years old and there's some signs of aging right there that I don't like and I will never admit. But they are there, so I don't want to pack on a lot of powder under my eyes or overall all over my face, because like I said, I do have dry skin, and one that gives me a very nice light application with enough product. and just airbrush is definitely this Goss brush. And by the way, if I haven't mentioned it to you, I will be leaving all my recommendations on the description box for your convenience. And since we were talking about Goss, well, pretty much all my face and makeup today is pretty much Goss. I mean, I have been loving his blushes. I review all of these right here. These are so good. The formulation is fantastic. The one blush and highlighter duo that I'm wearing right now is actually this one here, Bright Poppy. I know, it looks very bright, it looks very poppy, but I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, you can, if you use his artist brushes, oh my goodness, the application, they are just, I mean, he created them, so he made them to perfection. And then on my eyes, I'm using his eyeshadow palette, which is called Imperial Topaz. This palette just makes me feel so pretty. I mean, really, it's just so easy to apply, easy to blend. If you see them close, they are not extremely matte. They do have a little bit of a satin finish without having, you know, shimmer in them, and they are just very forgiving for, you know, hooded eyelids or, you know, mature eyelids too. I think they are just perfect. And how to forget about his lipsticks. So I have two right here, I have more over there, but the ones that I will recommend that are just a little bit different, Carnation is one of them. This has a little bit of a rosy tone, and then the one that I'm wearing right now that I just absolutely love, mostly right now that we are, you know, fall season, Orchid. This one right here is a beautiful, kind of like a terracotta type of lipstick. It's just perfection. I think he did amazing. And then his lip glosses. Now these lip glosses are a little bit more on the thicker side, meaning that they will last longer. They are not uncomfortable, they are very nice, and they just give this juicy look to your lips. The one that I love the most is Chrysanthemums, but if you go with any of them, you will like them all. In fact, I did a video right here swatching all of his lipsticks as well as his lip glosses. So again, I mean, like, I have reviews for each of these products, so you can check it out after these. Another products that I really go to Beautylish to find them are VCR palettes, and I know other retailers sell them, but for some reason or another I just feel comfortable buying from Beautylish the VCR palettes. And the two new ones are Salties and Midsummer. Oh goodness me, these are gorgeous. These are so pretty. Look at these. Perhaps Midnight Summer is the one for me. Look at this eyeshadow right here. Do you see? And then let me just show you right here, Salties. And I mean, you will never go wrong with VCR. Honestly, look at that shade right there. And they are so easy also to take on the go if you're doing, you know, like a road trip, or you just, you know, you just need to take it for traveling, whatever it is the case. They are petite, but they have everything that you need. Talking about more eyeshadow palettes, one eyeshadow palette that has taken me, yeah, amazing. This is amazing, and it's still available at Beautylish because these sold out really fast. Is the new Tom Ford Soleil Neige First Frost. This is from this year's collection. Now I did a complete on review on this product compared with Soleil d'Hiver, which is the eyeshadow quad from last year's holiday collection, and there's a really big difference. If you try to compare it with one of the many quads from Tom Ford, I will say this could be a sister but not a twin of Nude Deep. So if you like Nude Deep, those cool tones, you will love this one. And this shade right here is this rosy tone that, I mean, only Tom Ford can make. That's all what I have to say. And from that same collection, the lip balm from this year, I know it looks like a glitter bomb from the outside, but the glitter is not the glitter that will be uncomfortable for your lips. I mean, at the end, this is a lip balm, so it actually feels nourishing to your lips, and it just gives this beautiful, like, I don't know, sheen effect to your lips. It's just fantastic. It just makes them look like extra special and nourished. Absolutely gorgeous. And now Charlotte Tilbury. Beautylish, they have a ton of Charlotte Tilbury products, and I will have to say the palette that is a must-have if you want to try Charlotte Tilbury formula. Unfortunately, not her celestial formula, but at least her new matte formulation, her metallic formula that is stunning, is the one from this year. This is the Eyes to Hypnotize. Always the names are so long. Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize. This right here, I really love the color selection right here. You have so much. I mean, we see Charlotte Tilbury, she does a lot of pinks, a lot of reds, some neutrals, but they are warmer neutrals, kind of like the peachy side, which I love. But on this right here, I think she gave us a lot of like variety. You have cooler tones right here, you have purpley eggplant tones here, then this reddish section, and then more of your neutral section. Look at this purple shade right here. An eggplant shade. Isn't this gorgeous? So yes, you will not go wrong with that. And since we're in Charlotte Tilbury, I will say, you know, if you like cream products, the highlighter, the Hollywood, this is what it's called, Hollywood Beauty Light One. This is an OG highlighter. I mean, it's not too much is there, but it looks like a glow from within. I mean, you can really lighten it up. Just a beautiful product. And another light one that I really love is actually a blush, and this one right here is in Pink Gasm. I do have also Peach Gasm, but for some reason Pink Gasm is just like so beautiful. It's kind of like if you like NARS Orgasm line, I think it's a little bit better. But yes, this is a really good one. And now let's go into Natasha Denona. So Beautylish, they just received the Natasha Denona Glam palette. So if you're all into cool tone and neutral eyeshadows, this is it. This is such a gorgeous palette. I adore it. This palette right here, I mean, you have even some warmer tones right here if you don't notice, or at least, you know, very, very neutral. And the way that is sectioned, this palette, you can create looks by quads right here. I think you can see it right there. Like that. I mean, like, it's just done absolutely amazing. The formula right here is consistent with Natasha Denona. And now, if you are not too much into cool tone eyeshadow palettes, then go for the bronze palette. This is also an amazing palette. Mostly right now, I mean, we're fall time. This gives you all the warmth that you need, and it transitions so well between summer and fall. And I mean, you can use it all year round. And again, I think this palette is perfection for this season. And by the way, talking about fall, I did a video where I just give you my 10 top luxury eyeshadow palettes for the fall season. So if you haven't watched it right there, I will suggest you to do so. Okay, and spoiler alert, this is included in there, but go and check it out. Beautylish carries so many brands. One of them that I really love is Tom Ford, and they carry this foundation. This foundation is not easy to find. Not every retailer of Tom Ford, they have this foundation, and Beautylish has it. This one is the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation. So this is just, this is perfection. This is a perfect foundation. If you have dry skin, combo skin, you will love it. You will love it. It just gives the most beautiful subtle radiance to your skin. That beautiful glow. It's not heavy. It's lightweight. It has a more light to medium coverage, and it lasts beautifully. It photographs amazing. It comes in so many different shades. I think there are 40 shades total. I mean, really, this is what I want to see from luxury brands. 40 shades plus. Please, come on. And another product from Tom Ford that I absolutely love are his blushes. His blushes are amazing. I will say, if it's your first time buying a Tom Ford blush, perhaps go with the shade 02 Love Last. You will not go wrong with any of them, but this one right here is the perfect nudie with some peach in it, but it's not flat matte. It doesn't have any shimmer. It's not super like satiny either, but it just have the perfect amount of radiance to just, don't make it like completely flat and be like, oh yes, you are using blush. No, you don't want that. You don't want anybody to tell you, yes, you're using makeup. It's like, no, wow, your face looks amazing today. That's what you want, and this will definitely give it to you. And this shade in particular goes with so many different looks, but yes, I mean, any of them will do. And another product that not a lot of people talk about, but you see my nails right here? yeah, Tom Ford. This is a gorgeous nail polish. This is in the shade Sugar Dune. I mean, there's so many Tom Ford different shades of nail polishes, but I will have to say I don't really like too much the brush because it's very thin, but I like the finish, the opacity. It actually dries fairly fast. And this shade right here, I mean, I like nude shades for like my daily wear. I just absolutely love it. And then going for another beloved brand for me is Hourglass. I mean, with Hourglass, it's very rare if you choose wrong. I mean, they are bronzers, they are blushes. I mean, like, they have such a variety of products, and for the most part they are really, really good. And they just came out this year with the Hourglass Sculpture collection, and this palette right here, the Sculpture palette. They have another palette which is inspired by the Unlock palette from, what was it, 2 years ago, which is, I mean, is beautiful. But if you want to try something new, I think this palette right here will do it for you. This is gorgeous, definitely. I mean, you have here the ambient finishing powders, then you have a couple blushes right here, a bronzer. This is more of like a reddish undertone bronzer, which is really pretty unique and different for Hourglass. And then the packaging, I mean, you know, talking about packaging, I mean, this is the perfect time for you, like if you're planning for a gift for, you know, Christmas time. I mean, this is the perfect time to pick up those very special products. Also, Beautylish carries La Mer, and I haven't been giving a lot of love to my, this is a beloved foundation. Yes, I'm sorry I haven't been giving you so much love this year. But I mean, if I want a foundation that makes me look flawless, very natural finish, the Soft Fluid Foundation from La Mer. And it's long wearing. It's beautiful long wearing. It does have SPF of 20, but I don't mind it at all. I think it boosts up whatever SPF I'm using under. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. And then to finish it off right here, the last product that I want to recommend, this, when it came out during summertime, I remember posting it and it went out of stock, and it went out of stock, and out of stock, out of stock. And then I was looking to Beautylish website before filming this video, kind of like to see, okay, hopefully these products right here are, you know, still available. And if not, if I find something that is perhaps, you know, not available, I will try to give you like a second option. But I don't want to make this video extra long. But the last product, La Mer, this is their bronzing powder of this year. I mean, this to me, I can even create a full-on look, use it as an eyeshadow. I mean, this is just gorgeous. The shade, this beautiful peach shade, is amazing. The bronzer works perfectly fine. The highlighter is gorgeous too. And like I was mentioning to you, I do have a light to medium skin tone, and I think this, you know, fits the bill right there. And I'm so happy that they do have it available at Beautylish right now throughout the sale, because like I said, it was so hard to keep it in stock. Okay, my friends, and I think this does it for my recommendations. I know, I mean, like, there's so much that I can recommend to you, so much. If you have a question of another product, if I will recommend it or not, you know, you can always, you know, like, I don't know, message me on Instagram, leave on the comment below, and I will be happy to respond to you as soon as possible. But yes, don't miss out on this sale. You will have the greatest experience with Beautylish. I love their customer service. I mean, they are top notch. I would love to hear from you. What are the products that you're looking forward to picking up from this sale from Beautylish? And while you're leaving that comment, and if you haven't done so yet, I think you're waiting too long. Go ahead, it doesn't cost anything, it's completely free, and subscribe to my channel. Ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and also come and follow me on my Instagram. Right there, I give you close-up images of everything that I'm reviewing and a little bit more here and there. Also, it's a really good way to stay in communication, because if you don't know, YouTube, they have removed the email notifications. So another really good way to stay in communication is through Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
This magic we keep.